Welcome back to Daily News Live. Mookie Wilson's book, Life Baseball in the '86 Mets, caused a stir today. In some excerpts, Wilson says the Mets have turned him into, quote, a hood ornament when they moved him from first base coach to an ambassadorship for the team. Wilson also alleges Gary Carter did not want Keith Hernandez to be the Mets captain. The Mets had this statement today, quote, we are pleased that Mookie accepted our offer to rejoin the organization in 2012 and continue with us in spring training and during the season as a roving instructor and club ambassador, end quote. So Mookie's still with the team. It's time now to hear from Keith Hernandez. He's on the phone with us live. Thank you. And your reaction, Keith, to what Mookie is saying in his book?
Well, I haven't seen all the excerpts. What are you specifically asking me here about? The kid not wanting me to be captain? Is that what you're asking me?
Yeah, specifically we need to get to that, but go ahead.
Okay, I was not aware of that. I never sensed anything, any ill will or any ill feelings from Gary, to be quite honest with you. It comes as a surprise to me.
Keith, I wonder if you could start from the beginning, because with this book, if you could share a little bit with your relationship with Mookie. I understand you wrote the foreword to this book. Can you just describe a little bit what you think Mookie is trying to do here with some of these excerpts and your relationship with him?
Well, Mookie is a dear friend, someone I was a great teammate, and someone I had a great amount of respect for on and off the field. When he asked me to do the foreword for the book, it was still being written, early stages, and I was very honored to do the foreword for him, and because of my respect for him as a player and an individual. So how that happened, and I'm glad I did the foreword, and it is what it is.
I gotcha.
Keith, how about the relationship in general with that team? You know, so many diverse personalities, you know, Carter, Knight, you know, you, Darryl, Doc, all these different kind of guys on that team. I mean, did you guys all get along well? I mean, was there any friction maybe between certain guys? How about that?
We all got along. I mean, there's 25 guys on a team, and there's going to be some guys that are going to hang together more than there are certain cliques, but our team basically hung out together, and the most important thing, Joe, is that when we came to the ballpark, we were professionals, and we came to the park and we played, and that's what we were paid to do, and we loved playing together.
I'd love to get your opinion on this, too, that Mookie believes that the Mets mishandled Dwight Gooden and Darryl Strawberry, that the team could have done more to protect them from their addictions. What do you think the team's role should have been there?
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I'd have to read the book. I haven't read the book yet, and for me to comment on that. But you know, they're grown men. Now, obviously, Dwight and Darryl were young when they came up. I was in the big leagues when I was 20, and I made my share of mistakes. I don't know what the Mets could possibly have done to shelter them. They're gonna lead their lives, and there's only so much an organization can do. So. Like I said, I haven't read the book, and for me to make a real evaluation of it, I'd have to read the book. But you know, it's just only so much an organization can do.
You know, Keith, it seems like everybody and their brother on this team has come out with a book about the '86 season. So I was wondering, when exactly is yours coming out? You going to write a book about '86 too, or your years with the Mets?
Well, actually, I did, and I did at first, which was really about the '85 season, but. And we did an addendum to it after the '86 year, but I am not going to do anything right now. I got my hands full in the booth, and it's a lot of work. I've done 2 baseball books in the past, and I'm just not, at this point in my life, I'm not ready to do that, make that kind of commitment.
Well, Keith, and when it comes to these books about that magical season, I mean, you lived it. Will you feel the need to read Mookie's book?
Oh, actually, I will read the book. I'm very much interested in hearing on Mookie's a very honest fellow, straight shooter, and I'm very interested to read about his opinions and what he felt and what his side of what he felt about that '86 bunch. I think it'd be quite interesting.
Keith, before I let you go, you know, you played on that terrific '82 Cardinal team that won the championship, the '86 Mets. Is there one that maybe means more than the other of the 2 championships for you?
Well, they're both have their special place, and the Cardinals was my first championship, and they hadn't won since '68 with Gibson there, so it was kind of a move forward. So I'm very proud of that. And also, New York, for crying out loud, there was a perennial loser, hadn't won a World Series, actually won one, and to have that turn around so rapidly and be a part of that, they're all very prideful. They all have their special place, and they all are equally important.
All right, our thanks, big thanks to Keith Hernandez for joining us on this Friday to address some of the topics that Mookie brought up.